Hello and welcome to Ditch Witch Diaries. We're on to the next topic in our banishing series. So let's just get going. Banishing and the tarot.
Oh, nice.
This is the final one in my presentations, and we're going to go through that. There's so many tarot cards that can be associated with banishing. So let's just go through them, and as we go through, we can hop in if we have something to say about them. So first of all, I love this, the Hermit. And
My
first of
favorite.
all, yeah, withdrawing energy from others, reclaiming your own space. I love that. Death. So this is it's like the final ending, transformation, letting go. So it can be used in rituals or readings involving banishment of old energies, habits, or relationships. And I love how it's like rolling over like the religious leader. It's like tough.
Yeah.
Like it's death is no respecter of persons.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody goes through, if you see the gates in the background, anytime you see those like portals, like everybody goes through the gates of death. Can't escape it.
Yeah.
It's the
No.
final banishing.
Yeah.
Although the death card does not it does not like represent actual death. It represents kind of a banishing, right? Kind of like a end to something, a final end to something,
Mm-hmm.
which is another connection to death that we talked about before. So the tower also, like sudden destruction, breaking down old structures, forcefully clearing away what no longer serves. The devil, devil, dival. And we talked about this in another, in previous discussions as well, about knowing what you're chained to, about understanding the things that you're chained to. And if you'll, what is interesting about this card is that if you look at the man and the woman, and some people have said that they represent Adam and Eve, but they're Adam and Eve before they took the apple, before they ate, before Eve introduced them to the apple of knowledge. They ate of the tree of knowledge because when they did that, they covered themselves up and they aren't covered yet. So this was they were in a state of like ignorance and they not knowing. So
Mm-hmm.
the devil card can show you what you need to be banished. Like it can help you to gain the fruit of the knowledge. What are you addicted to, obsessed with? And finally, justice. And we talked about this card a little bit too. So cutting karmic ties. What universal law are you putting right? We even talked about this with like the warrior archetype. So use when banishing is tied to fairness or setting boundaries. And then the swords card. So the Ace
Mm.
of Swords is like, and the minor arcana is more like day-to-day practices, where the major arcana is more like archetypes. So the Ace of Swords is like, and I also want to say is that I view like the swords as fire, like
Yeah.
aligning with
Same.
fire and not aligning with air. So blade cuts with fiery power, strong initiatory banishing power. Okay. The Five of Swords is domination through the will, banished through confrontation. The Seven of Swords is banishing through cunning, quietly reclaiming. And I've often said that about this card, that this is like getting the hell out of the circus. Like this is like taking your swords and getting the fuck out of the circus because the circus is behind you. So leaving Dodge. The Nine of Swords is what do you need to wake up to? What conversely, what's keeping you awake? So the Ten of Swords is like scorched earth banishing. Final, irreversible endings, burning bridges that must stay gone. The Queen of Swords is fierce boundary setting, the protective flame of discernment. And I love that it's discernment.
Mm.
The Knight of Swords, swift, aggressive, banishing action. The wands, and again, the wands I looked at as air energy because let me tell you, see all those living things on that wand? All the wands are alive. Like if you burn something, it's not alive. Though they would not
Especially wood. Come on.
exactly. It's alive because of air, because the exchange of like carbon dioxide and oxygen. That's what makes it alive and growing. Okay? So the Ace of Wands blows away stagnant energy. The Seven of Wands, you can hold mental space for something. The Eight of Wands is for banishing stuck mental energy. And I love that. If you're feeling
Hmm.
stuck and you need to banish like that, what you feel stuck with, use the Eight of Wands.
Hmm.
Now, the Cups. The Five of Cups is letting go of grief or lingering emotional attachments. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from what no longer serves you. It's like classic banishing energy. The King of Cups is for maintaining emotional control while removing what is harmful. Very controlled. And then
Hmm.
Pentacles. So, leaving behind toxic environments or unhealthy communities. And I love that turning around to this card because this card is usually about accepting help or needing assistance. And I love the turning this card on its ear about, and it's about like, we're just gonna get out of here no matter what. Because often when you're in a toxic environment, that's how you leave with like the
Hmm.
clothes on your back. Like you leave like that, like run in the night.
Yeah.
Seven of Pentacles, evaluating and pruning what doesn't yield results. Eight of Pentacles, methodically dismantling with what no longer serves. And I love how this is usually like making your trade, like perfecting your trade, but I love that it's like taking down and dismantling and like kind of understanding what's serving you and what tools you're using and what you can get rid of.
Hmm.
Okay, so now like some spells and ideas about choosing cards with tarot. So you can obviously pick one of these cards and meditate on that card. And often I do. Like I choose a card. I don't like choose one, but I like not like but actually specifically pick a card and then put it up for
Hmm.
Okay, so you can pick just you can do like a reading and just pick a card that represents what you need to banish and let the cards tell you. You could do a 3 card draw, and the first is what you need to banish, the second is why you need to banish it, and the third is how to banish it. Or you can decide upon one of the previous cards to use, and oh, I just said that. So meditate on it, or you can put it out during your spell work. So that is that. That's done. So what do you think about tarot and banishing and spell work with tarot and those kind of things?
Yeah. um, I like. Excuse me, hold on. I like the concept. I usually will pull out a major when I'm doing it, but I like the bringing in of the minors for it because I think the minors are more like specific, and so I kind of like that. And you could create almost like a whole purposeful spread with them, like pulling out the ones that you want and creating like a spread to set the energy of the space or something.
Yes,
I
for
like that.
sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Mm.
That would be a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
one. Yeah. So that's like tarot and banishing and how like they kind of intersect and how you can use them in banishing. And thank you for joining us at Bitch Witch Diaries.